A man earns a college degree in prison and will go to a law school after being accepted to a prestigious university. We're going to read into this from Positive Outlook, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Regan Elite here with another good news story here. And this one from the Positive Outlook with the headline of a man earns a college degree in prison and will go to a law school after being accepted to a prestigious university. How cool is that, guys? You know, the one thing I really do think is a very important part, something that's very important in life is that when you learn to make, when you make mistakes and when you make faults in your life, that you learn to accept them for what they are and learn to better yourself as a person when you make those mistakes. It's one of the most important things I think for anyone to do. And for this man, to get a college degree and to go to law school, now he's going to a university, this after being in prison, it's quite a turnaround to say the least. And it's like, you know, even if your life starts off not the way you wanted it to be, it starts off on the wrong foot. You head down the wrong path. Doesn't mean to say that you still can't turn that around, that you still can't achieve something really nice. And that's exactly what this is here, guys. I like this. I like when a story where something is it's not right, but he's turned it around and now he's got something immensely proud to be of. So, in November 2023, the Northwestern Prison Education Program graduated its first cohort of students. One of its graduates is going to a law school. Since Bernard McKenzie got out of prison in December 2023, he has been busy getting ready for some big things, a historic achievement. The 39-year-old has been working, hanging out with friends and family, getting prepared for his first year at the famous Northwestern Pritzker School of Law in Chicago. Just a few months ago, I was still behind bars, not knowing exactly how the future of going to law school would turn out. So to be home and knowing that I'm going to a law school, it's an amazing feeling, Bernard told The Guardian. Bernard, who spent over 2 decades in prison, has become the first person from Northwestern University Prison Education Program, the NPEC, to be accepted into any law school. He achieved this milestone despite Northwestern's low 4% acceptance rate. That's quite an achievement. That shows that's quite amazing. The NPEC provides bachelor degrees to incarcerated individuals in a variety in the US. Despite his time in prison, Bernard completed his bachelor degree and applied to law school at the Stenerville Correctional Center in northern Illinois. Bernard and his classmates were among the initial participants in the NPEC, with a total of 4 groups comprising of 20 incarcerated students. Northwestern University has verified that Mackenzie's graduation class marks the first instance of an incarcerated student earning a bachelor degree from a top 10 US universities, as per US News and World Report rankings. Bernard shared his lifelong aspiration of attending college, which was interrupted when he received a criminal sentence during his teenage years. I was already passionate about trying to go to college. I just didn't know how or when it would happen, he said. Bernard was sentenced to nearly 100 years in prison at 19 for gang-related murder. In November 2023, the Northwestern Prison Education Program graduated its first of its students. One of its graduates is going to law school. He sees a rare opportunity to pursue a bachelor degree while in prison after being successfully attempted to a highly competitive NPEP program, where only 40 out of 400 applicants were accepted in 2023. Bernard faced demanding academic requirements at Northwestern University, where he engaged in rigorous studies despite the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. His coursework spanned diverse subjects such as political science and ferrodynamics. Finally, after earning his GEC in prison, he represented himself without a lawyer. Bernard successfully reduced his sentence from 100 to 25 while representing himself in court, serving the entire term. He also aided those lacking access to legal assistance. I was giving back and contributing to those who were in need of help. You know, in spite of them being incarcerated with me, they were still human beings, Mackenzie said. Reflecting on his time in the NPEP program, Bernard found it to be a transformative experience, leading to reassesses his identities, goals, and understandings of social issues like systematic racism. Despite being incarcerated, he initiated the law school application process last year, which included taking the LSAT exam, writing essays, and obtaining recommendation letters. Bernard wrote about his journey from being incarcerated at 19 to earning a degree from a prestigious university in his application essay. The NPEC tutors had his handwritten essay and wrote letters to support his law school application. He's just an exceptional student on so many levels. He's rigorous, disciplined, eager to learn, and passionate about self-growth, said Northwestern Pritzker School of Law professor Sheila Bailey. She also mentioned that other Northwestern law students were excited about Bernard becoming part of the community. She expressed a desire for more programs similar to NPEP. The professor suggested that many individuals like Bernard could make positive impacts in their communities if provided the opportunity. Bernard aims to become a civil rights lawyer and set up a legal aid clinic to assist marginalised groups. Being the first in his family to attend college and law school, Bernard feels proud of his accomplishments, but also acknowledges the responsibility it entails. It feels amazing, and I'm definitely a positive role model for the future generations and for my family. So, I have a job to do, he said. Yes, he does have a job to do, but it is still pretty awesome, to say the least, guys. Man, like, going from that to that is quite an achievement, I really have to say, guys. I couldn't be more happier for Bernard, for him, going through... having setbacks in your life, which is essentially what happened. He had setbacks, and he's overcome those setbacks. And now after all that time in prison and making that time in prison to continue to work what he's done, now that work has paid off. The program like that in the US is really, really good. We need programs like that to help give people something, a way out, when they're behind bars. Rehabilitation is one of the key things, and something really helpful. And I couldn't be more happier for the guy to pretty much overcome what was a difficult challenge. And now he's on the rise. He's now going to be trying to make a difference to other people in doing so as well. So congratulations to Bernard overcoming these obstacles. What do you guys think of Bernard? What do you make of his journey going from earning a college degree in prison, for going from there to being in a prestigious university? His journey, guys. Let me know what your thoughts about that and more in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, it'd be greatly appreciated, and share it across social media so others are notified of this video, and subscribe because it really does help support the channel. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.